Nullification is a legal theory that a state has the right to nullify any federal law that they see as unconstitutional. The state, not the federal government, ultimately determines and interprets the extent of the power. At the Hartford Convention, the idea of nullification increasingly became associated with matters pertaining to slavery. The most famous statement of the theory of nullification, authored by John C. Calhoun, appeared in the South Carolina Exposition and Protest of 1828.
The nullification crisis occurred during Andrew Jackson's presidency when John Calhoun was vice president. John Calhoun was one of the biggest supporters of nullification during Andrew Jackson's presidency. Once South Carolina decided to start nullifying laws, Andrew Jackson became infuriated with both his vice president and his country.
Nullification had a lot of negative effects. It divided the nation greatly. States believed in following all federal laws no matter what. However, some states felt that they should be able to disregard laws as a state. Nullification also destroyed the sense of unity for the nation and led to corruption in many states. In the long run, it hurt the states if they chose to nullify laws.
The events that sparked the issue of states' rights versus federal rights were the protectionist tariffs of 1816 and 1824. The southern states' economies suffered heavily from these tariffs, while the North's economies suffered little, if any. Because these tariffs were only beneficial to certain states and greatly harmed the others, John C. Calhoun of South Carolina proposed the idea of nullification. States could nullify laws passed by the federal government. Jackson was greatly angered by this suggestion and even threatened to accuse South Carolina of treason. He threatened to invade South Carolina and hang Calhoun. While he never followed through with this, indeed Jackson never had to, the Civil War became inevitable. The most the government could do was just delay it.
Mr. Jackson, you need to ratify nullification. All these federal laws that you've been passing only benefit the northern states, leaving the southern states to die.
No, the United States is one nation, not a collective of individual states. If some states have to suffer for other states to prosper, then so be it.
These laws you're passing are unconstitutional. If you do this, the South will secede.
Now you listen here. If you do this, I will accuse you of treason. I will send federal troops down there to not only destroy your city, and also hang you and your followers.